Positively San Diego with Virginia Cha.
Share your luck. It is the mantra of the Lucky Duck Foundation, a nonprofit that works to make the lives of homeless people better. Well, now Lucky Duck is expanding to include teenagers known as Lucky Ducklings. I met with two of them and found the take they have on Positively San Diego power of young people has already helped hundreds. It's food and water distribution time. In partnership with the San Diego Sheriff's Department kitchen, complete packaged meals ready to go directly to unsheltered San Diegans. Okay, good to go. Just one of the homeless initiatives the Lucky Ducklings, including high school seniors Lily Cobby and Kenan Paula, are part of.
I like to say that youth are 25% of the population, but 100% of the future.
And that's not lost on the Lucky Duck Foundation, which is why they hatched a plan last year to launch the Lucky Ducklings, a program for teenagers to learn not only about giving back, but the best ways to do that.
We try to give them enough structure and firepower to be dangerous and then get out of the way and let youth do what they do.
Drew Moser is the executive director of the Lucky Duck Foundation. What impresses you the most about the Ducklings?
Each one of them is so incredibly committed and wise and mature with just a big heart for the issue.
For Lily, her passion to help the homeless started with a chance meeting.
I was driving my car and then someone had the sign and I was giving them money and then we just had a phone conversation and it's just like they are real people.
For Kenan, it was the stark contrast you noticed at the age of 10.
I was running in Torrey Pines and I came across this sick baby seal. I noticed that there were a lot of people that there was a lot of commotion around the seal. Not even an hour later, we drove by a homeless person who was also sick and who, like the seal, needed help. But instead of people going out of their way to, help this man, they would drive by him, bike by him, walk by him. They would treat him as if he was invisible.
So Kenan and Lily vowed to help. As chair and vice chair of the Ducklings Advisory Board, they and about 125 other local teens have volunteered at other food and supplies distribution events, have handwritten cards to include with meals, and collected clothing for the homeless. They're learning early that a duckling can make as big a ripple in the pond as a duck.
I really believe in just helping one person at a time can make a huge difference.
It doesn't mean you can't make a difference, and it doesn't matter the size of the difference is a difference. Just go out there, donate a toothbrush, carry some boxes. It all makes a difference, and you've benefited the community, and that's something to celebrate and be proud of.
Something to celebrate with these young people as well. This spring, the Lucky Duck Foundation is sponsoring a Homeless Innovation Challenge. The Ducklings have a chance to present their own unique ideas for projects or strategies for tackling homelessness. The ideas judged to have the most merit will get funding. If you are interested in becoming a duckling, we've put a link in the story. Just go to 10news.com.